going on and what's up, Sussex Squad? Yo, come and sit down and shut the door. Baby, Harry is on a path and he's telling William, Charles, and Kate if she can come to the phone. And Camilla, yeah, we know where Kate is, but now William is putting out a bunch of articles saying Kate doesn't leave the house without his blessing. I already made a video about that. Please go watch it. In this video, Sussex Squad, we're going to discuss the way Harry ain't letting up. And baby, I'm not mad at him. That's right. There's nothing I appreciate more than a petty Virgo king. And if you guys don't know, there was an article that came out in Vulture, I think it was yesterday, that highlighted basically the whole Rose Banbury, William, Kate thing, and how they basically implying that Kensington Palace is trying to clean up Rose's image. And Rose is very much a part of William's life. And they were even messing around even before him and Kate got married. I know, right? Go read the article. It's a long one. I'm going to make a video about that. But here's the thing I want to say, right? Harry is never, they talking about William won't let things go. Harry ain't letting this go, but he is fighting the good fight. Do you know that William was talking about, he has a documentary about homelessness. Guess what? Harry and Hugh Grant are set for an ITV documentary on the phone hacking scandal called Tabloids on Trial. Y'all, Harry is never letting this go. Rebecca Berry said on Twitter, excited for you all to see this ITV documentary about phone hacking that we've been busy working on. I interviewed Prince Harry, plus others who found themselves catapulted into the tabloid front pages. You guys, this might be equivalent to Diana's panorama interview. They might blow the phone off of everything. And I know Charles and William are going to be so angry. But also, don't you think it's interesting timing for the Vulture article? Interesting timing as to what's going on? I mean, it could be a coincidence, but there's a huge, huge connection. Because I'm looking at the article. Remember the major reason the press in the UK turned on Meghan in the first place was because William and Kensington Palace threw her under the bus in a quid pro quo. So they would stop reporting about the Rose Hanbury, Kate William cheating rumors. Do you remember that? This was back, I think, in 2019. Because overnight, Kate, who the British media always called boring, can't dress, low class, all this stuff, overnight, she became the darling of the UK media. And Meghan became the most hated villain at the same time. It happened overnight, okay? You have to remember in this. I'm going to read some Twitter comments, they're really good. But before we get to that, Illy Tilly said, you just have to remember that the agreement and the quid pro quo that William worked out with the tabloids to stop the Rose rumors was that he allowed open season on Meghan and Harry. And they go on to say that there's always been huge speculation that that was the true falling out between Harry and William. Not only the fact that he was so shocked that William was cheating on Kate with the friend, leading her to depression, just like their dad did to their mom, but also to the fact that when it happened, William felt like he was prince of the realm, and he was, and that he could order whatever, and that Harry had a duty to lay down not only him, but Meghan and their children to run interference for William, okay? And listen, here's the thing, okay? That timeline between the Vulture article, I'm not saying that Harry and Meghan were like giving them like, yes, and also on June 28th, I am saying that with this dropping on ITV and we see that Vulture the article, I think maybe the ITV people have been talking to news media, and I think they might even hint that this was the reason for the fallout. You know what I'm saying? Again, and here's the thing. The Rose Hanbury stuff is such a sensitive topic that makes both William and Kate's team go nuclear. They go DEFCON 3, okay? Whenever it's being brought up in mainstream news, and baby, it is being brought up in mainstream news and all over Twitter, okay? I do want to say, right, there's also speculation that this is why Charles kicked Harry out the family, okay? Remember when people are saying that Charles threatened Harry about going after the tabloids and dragging them into court? And Harry, if you remember, was literally excommunicated, not because of this, not because of that, but because he dare sued the tabloids. Once Harry found out that even William, that told him not to sue the tabloids, had settled with the tabloids and had made that quid pro quo to throw him and his family under the bus, Harry was on a war part. But roll back. This all of it started because of that Rose Hannerby scandal. All of it started. Illy Lilies also says, why else would Charles and William be so afraid of Harry talking to those taking those tabloids to court? They literally cut him off from the family and forced them to flee to LA because of this. So let's also not forget that when they were in Canada, Charles leaked their location and they had credible threats against her life. That's why they called it the Freedom Flight. And Charles leaked the location. Now, here's one thing that I do want to say that I think a lot of people haven't considered. It could be that because of the whole William Rose thing. I'm talking about Charles's beef with Harry and why he wanted the lawsuit with the tabloids to be dropped. But have you ever thought that maybe, and this is my thing, that they're hiding something bigger? Because this is also around the time, right, when the queen, who had ignored Kate for 10, 11 years, started giving her all these honors, all these things, all these accolades. All right. And let's not forget that William's private secretary, Jason Knopf, was the one literally leaking things to the tabloids. Now, listen, I say all this to say great googly moogly. I can't wait to see that ITV. William said he's doing a documentary. Harry said, I will too. They've been going to town for the last few months playing in Harry and Meghan's face. Just 3 weeks ago, once Kate surfaced, they started their vitriol. They're having marriage troubles. Harry's going to return. He's looking at a property. They're tired of Meghan and the friends. Harry is teaching the UK, you better keep my wife's name out of your effing mouth. And he's hitting them where it hurts. Y'all want to play this game? We can play this game all day because the minute you mention Meghan or Archie or Lilibeth, baby, you want to go low, we can take it down to hell. I'm telling you, don't ever try to out petty a Virgo. They wake up petty just on principle. You want to stay on their good times side. You guys, as much as Charles has been playing in Harry's face, William's been playing in Harry's face. They've been dropping all these fake stories all over Twitter. They've been dropping all these fake stories in the Daily Mail. Clearly, demonstratively fake. They thought they could take it back to 2019, where it's like, yeah, just leave Kate alone and me alone and our disappearance and just go in on Harry and Meghan. Baby, Harry is running this back all the way to, baby, we can go back to spare. We can do whatever else. And I admire Harry for doing this. Kudos to them. Hold on. Let's see what these Twitter streets are also saying. Hold on. Let's get into these Twitter streets, shall we? Let me get my. Okay. I'm back. So yeah, let's get into this, right? They said, okay, so anyway, right? Harry ain't letting go of this. Hugh Jackman did settle his portion. The royals are mad. So why would he be involved in the documentary? Okay, let me just say this, right? The Labour Party are in charge. The Tories are gone. We know he's settled, but he's settled because the way the British government is, I'm not the what is it? The legal system is you don't get paid like you do in America whenever somebody does wrong, okay? At the end of the day, Twitter is going in on Harry, the Derangers, which is to say, this is a bad move because every time they stand up and start screaming, baby, that it's a bad thing. They said, nobody wants to hear it. People in the world have real problems. Has is a simp. What I would like to hear from is his evidence he destroyed in his court case. Listen, baby, I love this. And I will say, just moving forward, the way you can tell that you are doing something right is if all the derangers on Twitter are look at me no more. Okay. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.